Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing Pattaya as a quote-unquote Wild West town. I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Pattaya Mail, that's pattayamail.com. Article is titled, Pattaya Mail Goes All Electronic This Month. Quoting directly, as Pattaya slowly changed from essentially a quote-unquote Wild West town to a city catering for business and families. Just going to quote that small excerpt. One, I think it's noteworthy, the print edition of the Pattaya Mail is being phased out. That's really kind of a bittersweet moment. I've read the Pattaya Mail for years, the print edition. It was always kind of, I remember when I would go to Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and you'd read like the Cambodia Daily or even the Phnom Penh Post over there, and it was, I don't know, there was just something about having a local paper in a medium-sized city. That just, there's something about it. I find it, it's not quaint. I find it kind of charming or something. And with this situation, you know, where Pattaya, they've had the Pattaya Mail for years. That was kind of the local paper, if you will, down there. And, you know, to see it being phased out of the print edition, it's just kind of sad. Now, that said, I mean, yeah, I get it. You got to move with the times, and the times, you know, really are changing and things are on the internet. But you know, it's just kind of a bittersweet moment seeing Pattaya Mail go out of print and just go to an online presence. In any event, though, the question being posed is Pattaya a Wild West town? Yeah, in its own way. I think that's one of the reasons it's kind of endearing to many people, is that in fact it has that kind of frontierish kind of quality insofar as it's a little disorganized around the edges, you know. People kind of leave you to your own devices. It is a little bit like the Wild West. Coming from Kansas, kind of a part of the Wild West, albeit the tamed Wild West now, you know, I've read the histories and things, and yeah, it's probably not too far off. Now, that said, as we've discussed in other videos, or another video I made contemporaneously with this one, this recent so-called scandal that's emerged as a result of this documentary that was produced by DW has resulted in, quite honestly, probably Thailand's version of Wyatt Earp being sent down to Pattaya, which, you know, ask Dodge City and Tombstone how it goes when, you know, somebody like that comes rolling into town. As we've discussed, big joke being, you know, sort of in my mind, the minute I read that he was getting involved, I was like, wow, okay, so Wyatt Earp is getting involved. That said, you know, Pattaya is changing a lot. It sits in the middle of the Eastern Economic Corridor. I posit that 10 years from now, Pattaya will look very, very different to the Pattaya we see today. Now, that's not to say everything's going to go away. In fact, I think the things that we enjoy about Pattaya will probably remain. But it's going to grow, and growth has consequences. And over time, how that growth will play out remains to be seen. Again, in the Eastern Corridor, if anything, I think everything down there is just poised to become more wealthy. You know, as everything grows and as more value is created in that zone, I suspect it will have, if nothing else, indirect tangential benefit to Pattaya City itself. So it'll be something interesting to watch, and we'll certainly keep you updated on this channel as the situation evolves.